There we go. You guys wanted me to go live again, so here we go again. Okay. Let's see, I'm gonna move this over just a little bit. Okay. Alright. Well, I am back. Actually, give me 1 second. Oops. Okay. Okay. I do want to see how loud the music is. I do want to hear it myself. If you can hear it. You can hear it barely. Okay. It's alright. Okay. Okay. Alright, let's see here. I might crank it up just a little bit. Give me a second. I crank it up just a little bit. Okay. I guess I'll lower the mic stand down just a little bit. Okay. All right. All right. Let's see who all we can get on here. I know some of you guys were asking me to come back and do another one of these streams, so I might as well do it tonight because I have nothing else to do tonight. I had some stuff I was supposed to do, but because of the snow, I ended up not doing it. So I'm here. And I thought I'd play a little bit of music in the background. So I have like the Rockstar Row music playing that's from Security Breach. All right. Let's see here. Okay. Let's see. All right. Let's see here. Yep, this is just another sit and talk stream. It's pretty much done snowing here. It's just it's just Gene. Hello, Gene. Hi, Gene. Hi, Gene. By the way, I don't know if I'll stream as long as I did last night, because last night I did stream pretty long. I think last night I only streamed for like 2.5 hours, so I don't know if I'll go that long tonight. I'll tell you that right now. I might stream till. I'll probably stream till like maybe 7 o'clock, maybe. So that gives you maybe like a whole hour. We'll see. We'll see how we go. So far, it looks like we're okay. It looks like we're doing okay right now. Oh, Why? Why? I hate this thing. Turn that off. It'd be nice if they had one where it was just straight no ads. That's fun. That's always fun to hear. Listen to try to have a good music play in the background, and all of a sudden an ad just interrupts it. That's always nice. That's always nice. Okay, let's see here. I guess I can show it. I mean, it's probably the only one I have. I hope to do more, but yeah, I could probably show it. Give me a second. We got it. Oh, there goes his arms. Oh. Okay. He is very big. I will tell you that. I will say I'm definitely happy how he came out. I will say that. He's definitely probably one of my best customs. I definitely want to do more in the future, but I don't know if I would use this material I used for this guy. But here, I'll show you anyway. Here's the elephant from Ruin and Secret of the Mimic. The only reason why I made this was because Hex didn't make any of like the usual casual like mascot costumes from Secret of the Mimic, and plus the elephant's more of a recognizable costume in the game because you see it in Ruin. And just like with all the Hex plushies, it's magnetic. It's got all the magnetic pieces as well. Hands are magnetic. Head's magnetic. It's the same concept of you don't know how to make custom plushies. Well, you just need fabric, thread, a needle, glue gun. It depends on what you make. I've had thoughts about making DIY videos on future customs. Like I was initially gonna do a DIY for this, but I just never did. And plus, I feel like doing a DIY video could be kind of complicated. What do you guys think? So we have some red buttons here. We have some gray buttons on the back there. We have his buttons here. I think the white buttons with the black thread definitely helps a lot. Because the elephant in the actual game, has those big white eyes and just the little white dots. Or not white dots, the black dots. So I think the black thread with the button eyes helps. There's a few I want to do. I would like to do Dolly. I like to try to do Dolly. I want to try to do one of the mushroom creatures. Like I want to try to do the mushroom. I want to try to do Dolly. I would like to make the rest of the igniteds. The ignited animatronics. I'm gonna turn that off because if that's gonna keep playing, I'm not even gonna bother. I'm not even gonna bother if it's gonna keep playing an ad. I thought I just do that so that way. Hold on. There we go. Alright. Try to have some kind of music play in the background, you know? I mean, I guess, you know, it's just like just kind of have some good music in the background, you know? But the problem is, you know, when I'm on YouTube, you know, for some reason they'll just put ads in the middle of the thing. So I'll have to keep getting up and having to keep playing the ads or having to skip the ads. Or I could just let the ads play, you know? Um I forgot to say hello if you're in the stream right now. I forgot to kind of say that, but hello if you're in the stream. This is another stream where we'll just kind of sit and relax and just talk and have fun, you know? So if you guys want to talk about anything, we can. If you have any questions about my YouTube channel that you want me to answer, I will try my best to answer that without spoil anything. Let me go back to the blue screen. Hold on a second, guys. There we go. That's louder. I'll turn that down just a little bit. There we go. Hopefully an ad does not play. If it does, then I'll just have to skip it. Alright. Let me make sure I didn't miss anything. What's my favorite Hex plushie? What's my favorite Hex plush? Can you guys hear me, by the way, well? Like, is the music loud, or... Just tell me that real quick. I'll answer your questions, and I just want to know, is the music good? Is it too loud? Like, can you guys hear me well? Like, that's what I want to know. Because I don't want to overdose the music. So that's what I kind of want to know. Okay, good. Favorite Hex plush. Ooh, I think I've answered this so many times in the past. Okay, cool. You can hear me. Anyways, favorite Hex plushie. Tough question, because there's a lot of them I like. Yes, Hayden, I remember you. You were here yesterday. You were here last night's stream. Yeah, I think pretty much a lot of you that are on the stream now were here last night and wanted me to come back on again tonight. So that's why I'm here. For some reason, guys, for this morning, I just felt tired. Like, I kind of felt tired. I started to feel like I was getting, like, a headache this morning, but then now I feel fine. I don't know. I feel fine now for some reason. Like, I don't know. With who? Hex is collaborating with who? Garda Bamban? I didn't know they were doing Garda Bamban. Where'd you hear that at? I didn't know they were doing a Garda Bamban collab. Where'd you hear that at? The only collabs I know they're doing are FNAF, Ben D, and in the future I think they're doing Indigo Park. Where'd you find out they were doing Garda Bamban at? I didn't know they were doing Garda Bamban. Guys, I'm telling you, Garda Bamban's still a chip on my shoulder that I feel like I should probably just do. It was leaked 2 months ago. That was leaked that they're doing Garda Bamban. Who leaked it though? Did Daku leak it or did somebody else leak it? That's why I want to. Did Daku leak it or did somebody else leak that? Because if somebody else leaked it, then that's a different story then. They also revealed the mediocre melodies. I don't know. I don't think they revealed. The only stuff I'm aware of that they're doing is in the future Indigo Park, and then hopefully soon Security Breach Wave 2, and then FNAF 4 and FNAF 6 in the future. That's all I'm aware of that they're doing. I know they're doing Indigo Park. I didn't know. I wasn't aware that they're doing a Garda Bam collab. But I'm not gonna say that that's true or not, because you know I always like to make sure that like I don't know. I mean, it'd be cool if they did Garda Bam. That'd be interesting if they did Garda Bam. I feel like I just gotta do. I feel like I need to finish Garda Bam. I don't know if I do like a full playthrough of it though. I feel like I should just do a rant, like if I should just stream them, because yes, I did see the tiger keychain. Toy Freddy. Hi, Toy Freddy. Alright. Gonna play an ad in 3, 2, 1. Play an ad. Never mind. I am aware about that. I know they did say... I did watch the video Dawkins made a few months ago, that there is going to be a second Secret of the Mimic Wave. I am aware of that. Well, I only did the first 2 chapters, and I know there's so many other Garden of Bam chapters. It's just, you know, I have it, because here's the thing. The reason why I didn't do the other Garden of Bam chapters is because the first 2, you know, yes, the first one did well, so I did the second one, but the second one kind of did mid. So I was kind of in the back and forth of, okay, do I do the Garden of Bam 3 or not? So it's like, if I play Garden of Bam 9, I gotta do the other Guards of Bams first, because if I don't do the Garden of Bams, then... I mean, I guess I could do, I guess I could find a week where I can just do all the Garda Bam games, you know. I mean, I did Garda Bam 1, 2. I guess I'll have to find a week I could do 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Probably Playtime coming out next 2 months. It's actually coming out literally in almost 3 weeks, if you don't believe me. The trailer said, at the end of the trailer, it says February 18th. The release date of Poppy Playtime Chapter 5 is February 18th, 2025, unless they delayed it, which I don't think they did. If they would have delayed it, they would have... They didn't do Garda Bam 5? What? Hold on, let me see how many Garda Bam games there are that I haven't played yet. Because there are a few I need to play. But the problem with the Garda Bam games is that if I play them, they gotta do well. Because that's what happened with Chapter 2. When I did Chapter 2, it didn't really do as well. So, I stopped doing them. So, if you guys want me to do Garda Bam, if you want me to finish that series, you guys gotta support it. I'm not promising me going live tomorrow. I might work on YouTube tomorrow, but I don't know if I'll be live tomorrow. I am going to do a few live streams in February, I will tell you that. So that's something to be happy about. Alright, how many Garden of Bam games are there that I have not played yet? Garden of Bam. How many other Garden of Bam are there? Because I know I did the first 2, but how many are there that I have not done yet? I feel like I need to do Garden of Bam because I did, like, you know, I'm doing Poppy Playtime, I'm doing Bendy, FNAF. I actually do like Poppy Playtime right now. I do like Poppy Playtime. What do you guys think is better, Garden of Bam or Poppy Playtime? Which one of those do you guys prefer, Garden of Bam or Poppy Playtime? How many Garden of Bam are there? I'm trying to see how many Garden of Bam chapters there are, because I want to know if I how many more I need to play. You know what? I know where to go. How many chapters? I'm trying to figure out how many chapters there's left for me to do, because what I can do is I can just record them all, because I know they all could probably take, you know, at least, you know, an hour or so to play. Because I probably could just stream them instead. There's no there's no Garden Bib in 5. Okay, so there's a Garden Bib in 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. Why did they skip Garden Bib in 5? Okay, technically Garden Bib in 5 is 6, and then 5 is 7, and then 6 is 8. No, that was completely wrong. Why did they skip Garden Bib in 5? Did they just realize that, did they think that they did 5? And thought that, oh, we did 5, so we'll do 6, but then they probably realized that they didn't do 6. They didn't do 5, they just automatically went to... I know, I completely... So, Garden Bib at 6 is technically 5, or no. Yeah, Garden Bib at 6 is 5, 7 is 6, and then 8 is 7, technically. FNAF 5 is technically Sister Location. There's no FNAF game that's labeled Five Nights at Freddy's 5. Technically, Five Nights at Freddy's 5 is Sister Location. It's the 5th game of the entire, like, lore game series, you know? That's technically the 5th game. It's just for some reason they stopped calling them FNAF 5 and then FNAF 6, you know? Like, it's technically FNAF 5. It's just called Sister Location, which I think calling it Five Nights at Freddy's Sister Location is better than, you know, Five Nights at Freddy's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, you know, stuff like that. Because Secret of the Mimic is technically the 11th game for FNAF. Secret of the Mimic is technically FNAF 11. Because Security Breach is FNAF 9, Help Wanted is FNAF 10, and then Security Breach is FNAF 11. Who do I think is the best mediocre melody character? I'm going to probably say Mr. Hippo. I'm saying Mr. Hippo. I think Mr. Hippo's probably... It's either Mr. Hippo or Orville. I will say that. It's one of those two. Green Bunny Plush Productions. Howdy. Top 10 Hex plushies. Okay. I could probably do that. Hold on. Oh, God. Oh, boy. Right. Okay. So, my top 10 Hex plushies. Okay. Number 10, I'm gonna put ooh, I actually gotta look around. Let me look real quick. I gotta actually think. Dom's Road. Howdy. Okay. I'll do my top 10 favorite Hex plushies. It's kind of... Doing the top 10, that's almost half of what I've got. Okay. Number 10, I'll put... I gotta think a little bit. Who's the worst mediocre melody? I don't think there's necessarily a worst one. I don't think there's really a worst one. No, Toy Freddy, it's not happening. You can try all you want, but it's not happening. It's not happening. Oh, everybody's gone. Why? Why? Okay, here's the thing. I like to keep my personal life private, okay? Like, I like to keep... Look, I like to keep my life... I like to keep my personal life private, okay? I like to keep my... I don't want to keep... I don't want to my... I don't want to share my personal identity, okay? I'd much rather keep my personal identity, you know, a secret, alright? And then if I'm comfortable in the future to actually share my personality to you guys, I can. Like... I know there's a lot of people that are subscribed to me that wants me to do a reveal. Like, they want to see what my face looks like. It's not going to happen for a while, I can tell you that right now. It's not going to happen for a while. So if you want a face reveal, it's going to be a minute. Anyways, I was going to look and see if I could probably try... Well, I got to see how much the games cost, because depending on how much they cost, I probably could just quickly get them in. Well, I do have enough money. Well, what am I saying? I'm speaking nonsense at this point. Let's see. The purple sprain trap from Security Breach. Huh? The purple sprain trap? Alright, Toy Freddy, why not? Sure. Alright, hold on. Give me a second. Should you make a Hex series? You can if you want. Sure, go for it. Go for it, Gene. If you want to make a Hex series, go for it. There's nothing wrong about doing that. Alright, I'm gonna see. Let's see. Will I ever make a Secret of the Mimic plush? I don't know. It's the Mimic, the Secret of the Mimic design is kind of complicated because it's more skinnier than the Ruined Mimic, and plus the head of that Mimic is kind of complicated. I don't know. I had thought about doing that, but is that worth doing though? Because I do already have the Mimic. It's the Ruined design, and when I did my Secret of the Mimic video, I did the Secret of the Mimic plush video back in October, and I used that Mimic, so I don't know. It'd kind of be pointless now for me to make that version of the Mimic, even though I've already made a Secret of the Mimic character. Is Purple Spray Trap XCS? Well, you talk about Bird Trap? Is that who you're talking about? Because I have an answer for that, if that's what you're asking. Are you asking me, is Bird Trap FXCS? Because if that's what you're asking, he's not. Sailor Jupiter. Howdy, Sailor Jupiter. Howdy. Just so you guys know, if you guys aren't aware, I hope you guys realize that the Bird Trap ending Security Breach, that's not the canon ending, just so you guys are aware. The canon ending Security Breach is Princess Quest, just so you guys know. Because to the fact that in Ruin, the Glamrocks are still shattered like they were in the base game, and then the fact that Glamrock Freddy doesn't have a head, and at the end of Security Breach, and at the end of the Princess Quest ending, Gregory took Glamrock Freddy's head. So, and there's also some other evidence of why Security Breach Princess Quest ending is the true ending. Do I have all of the Hex plushies? As of right now, I do. As of what's out there right now, yes. I don't have I do not have the bendy stuff yet. I don't have the bendy hex stuff yet. I don't have the FNAF 2 sitting plushies in Springtrap yet. I don't have those yet. And then I don't have the future Security Bridge Way 2 stuff yet, which I know that's already been announced, and I know they're still working on it, but that's obviously not out yet, and hopefully it's soon. But yeah, that's where I'm at. But as far as right now, for what I have, I have pretty much everything. Also, I still got some more stuff coming, but... You ordered the Bonnie, Foxy, and Freddy hex today. Okay, what about Chica? Why didn't you get Chica? What about Chica? To me, it makes sense to get all 4. Unless Chica's out of stock, which I wouldn't be surprised if she was. Just so you guys know, or I'm just kind of going by experience from me experiencing getting hex plushie. So you asked me if they're limited. If they're limited, they're not limited. You can get them anytime you want. I mean, there's a whole store of them. I mean, they're on the store. And if you want to make a series with them, you can. I mean, that's what I do. That's what I'm doing. I don't know who else is doing. I wonder if anybody else is doing a hex series as well, like I am. I wonder if anybody else is doing a hex series, because I haven't seen any other hex series. March or April? Well, it's January now, so yeah, that sounds about right. You said they would arrive in March or April. That sounds about right. That sounds about right. Just from experience, guys, it's taken me almost, I think, 2.5 months just to get the hex plushies in person from the time you order them to the time they actually deliver. It takes almost 2.5 months. Yeah, I'm aware SlidePie does a hex series, but he hasn't really done any in a while. Like, he hasn't really done a hex video in a while. That's the thing. Like, you gotta understand, SlidePie's now just coming back after taking 5 months off. Like, he's now just coming back. And the only videos he's made ever since he's came back was just videos based off the FNAF 2 movie. That's it. Like, before that, pretty much almost all of his videos were just Poppy Playtime. The Smiling Critter stuff. Like, it was all Poppy Playtime related. I don't think it was 8 months. I think it was only 5. I think, here's the thing, guys. A lot of these, like the OG plush tubers are now just coming back. Like SlidePie took several months away and then came back, and then Five Nights at Frokies took, I think, a 2-year time period off, and then now is coming back. And then obviously Gabe's World took a few months off, and now he's coming back. And then you got Travis, right? I think Travis Plush Productions. I think he took, Travis Plush Productions took, I think, a few months off and then came back as well. I guess I probably should say she took a few months off and then came back, but let's see, how long has it been since? Let me see. I am aware of that part. I am aware of that. I am aware of that Gabe's World stopped doing plush videos, because I think it's the same answer. He's just outgrown it. Like, that's all. He just outgrew it, Just like how a lot of these other... Just like with a lot of these other OG plush tubers, they say they've outgrown it. It's the same thing. It's the same thing of why they stopped doing plush tubers, because they just outgrown it. Yeah, I believe Travis is now Tracy right now. Because I know Travis, yeah. Spacey Tracy, that's the actual channel name now. I know SlidePie's still there. Like, I know he's still active, but I'm just saying he's just now coming back as well after several months off, Well, actually, Sci-Fi hasn't really uploaded in a month. I'm just saying when you go to their channels, like you go to Sci-Fi's channel, he about a month ago posted all the FNAF movie stuff, but then the one Smiling Critters video was like 7 months. So like it's a big gap. You know what I mean? Like a lot of these people have taken big gaps in between, you know? Like they'll wait they'll like do 5, 6 to 7 months and then they'll come back. With Froki on the other hand, you know, he took 2 years and then came back. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, Swifty coming back. Did Swifty? Yeah, Swifty came back, right? Yeah, I think Swifty came back. Yeah, I know he came back. How long was he away for? Uh, yeah, Swifty. Yeah, Swifty is still active. He's still somewhat active. All right. What's the most overrated FNAF game? Ooh, that's a hard one. I don't think any of the FNAF games are overrated. I know some people say that FNAF World's underrated. Um, I actually did kind of tape a. I actually did essentially pre-record myself playing FNAF World, and I'm on the edge of the fence if I want to post that or not. I'll probably do a poll and see if people want me to post FNAF World. I don't know. But most overrated FNAF game, I don't know. That's hard. I think all the games are pretty well. Uh, Overrated FNAF game. That's a hard one. I don't know. If we're gonna go by underrated, probably FNAF World. FNAF World, I say, is probably an underrated game. Okay, 38 minutes. I guess I'll go an extra half hour or not. Maybe I'll stay a little longer. I said I was gonna go on for an hour, but I might go a couple minutes later. I'm not gonna go up to 2 hours though. I will just say that. So this stream will probably be shorter. Stream's not gonna end. Don't worry. I'm not gonna end it right now. I'm just saying I'm not gonna go up to 2 hours like I did last night. Okay, you have a new series. Okay, what's it called? What's your series called? Is it FNAF? Is it Bendy? Is it Poppy? Is it Garda Bam Bam? What is it? Least favorite FNAF game. Okay. Okay. Look. Oh, Rainbow Friends. Oh, I know Rainbow Friends. I never did videos on them, but I know what they are. I know Rainbow Friends. It's that game on Roblox. Okay. Hold on. Where was I at? Yes, least favorite FNAF game. Okay. It's not my least favorite, okay? The only reason why I'm saying this is my least favorite is because it's the scariest one. The game that I would much not rather play the most is FNAF 4, only because of how scary it is, okay? Like, because it's the scariest, that's my least favorite game, FNAF 4. Only because it's scary. It's not because of how it is. I love the idea of FNAF 4, but because it's the scariest game, that's probably my least favorite. So, and I'm only saying that for that reason. There's no doubt of how really good FNAF 4 is. FNAF 4 is a very good game. But because of how scared, just how it's such the scariest game yet, would be my least favorite. The nightmares are awesome, by the way. Don't get me wrong. I love the designs of the nightmares. It's just how scary it is. I've known that you open the door and that's whether if they're there or not. It's just that feeling. I just hate it. So for that reason, I'm saying FNAF 4. Did I miss anything? I don't know if I missed anybody else. Let me look. I'm now going to look and see if I missed anything. Because I probably did. Let me just check quickly. Uh, Hold on. I didn't answer. I had a question somebody asked me about. I'm gonna give her their answer right now. I'm gonna give you the answer right now. Someone asked if I had movie Spring Bonnie. Uh, there's your answer right there. That's your answer right there. Yes, I have movie Spring Bonnie. Okay, hold on. Uh, okay, hold on. I want to answer Gene's question here. Yes, how many seasons of FNAF Hex am I gonna make? So I kind of explained this last night. I'll explain it again tonight. Um, it's gonna depend. I like to go up to at least 25 to 27 episodes. So, because I did 27 episodes last year in 2025, I started season 3 this year. So it almost will go by yearly. So like, 2025 I did season 2. This year we'll probably do season 3, and if I keep going in 2027, we'll probably do a 4th season. Again, it depends on. It's only it's kind of time tells of how many episodes I do each year. You know. Um. Let me see. Okay, hold on a second. Give me 1 second, everybody. I want to check something. All right, let's see. Well, Landon, I can see that you're a wrestling guy. I can see that. I can respect that because I'm also a wrestling guy. Let me see. Okay, hold on. There we go. Okay. Uh. Okay. Don't worry, Landon. I already saw the collection. I already saw the collection. I already saw the collection. You want to see Lefty? All right, hold on. Here, go for a little ride. There he is. There's Lefty. He's right there. There's good old Lefty. Okay. All right. Where was I? I was gonna say something. I was trying to figure out what I was gonna say. Um. No, wait. If you're making a Rainbow Friends series, are you doing it based off the Rainbow Friends game, or are you just calling the series Rainbow Friends? Like, where did you get the name Rainbow Friends from? Is it from the Roblox game Rainbow Friends? Because if I had some Rainbow Friends plushies, I would call it Rainbow Friends. That's what I would call it, or maybe Rainbow Friends plush or something, or I don't know. Like, do you have some Rainbow Friends? Do you have some Rainbow Friends plushies, or are you just calling it Rainbow Friends? You want to be careful what you call the series, because if you call it how do I explain this? Let me wait for an answer first, and then I'll explain. Do you have some Rainbow Friend characters, or are you just calling the series Rainbow Friends? Let me look. Oh. Okay, well, yeah, if you have a few...
HBO Max is available on YouTube. Watch Emmy award-winning TV shows.
I'm just gonna let that ad play. I'm just gonna let the ad play, because I'm not gonna get up and skip it. I'll just let it play. Actually, you know what? I'll skip it. I'll just skip it quickly. There we go. Okay. Okay, this is my opinion. Now, again, I don't know how anybody else feels, but this is my opinion. If I'm gonna do a series, you know, it's kind of really, it's honestly up to you of what you want to do, you know, of how you want to do your, how you want to do your series. But what I like to do is, if I'm gonna do a series where, like, FNAF Hex is a perfect example. Like, I do FNAF Hex, I like to do just FNAF Hex plushies. I know here and there I did do, like, I did use, like, the Kaneki Death Funko plush, or I did, like, use the Theodore and Stanley doll Funko plushies, but, like, you know, for, like, big characters, like, some of, like, the main characters that are really important, I just use for Hex, if that makes sense. Like, just like with Bendy, you know, I like, whenever I make a Bendy series, it's just straight Bendy. But same with Poppy Playtime. Like, when I do the Smiling Critters series, it's gonna be... Now, it's not just gonna be just the Smiling Critters. There's gonna be some other characters in there from Poppy Playtime. Like, you know, Huggy, Mommy Longlegs, Kissy Missy, Yardaby, Doughy, PJ Pumpkin Pillar, hopefully Poppy as well. I don't have Poppy yet. I still gotta get Poppy. And then I also gotta get, who else I guess? So I need to get Poppy. I need to get Monster Catnap. Oh, so you're doing basically a Rainbow Friends series based off the actual games, where you have some character, where you have some people as where you have some characters as survivors, and you got the actual Rainbow Friends characters are the actual enemies. So yeah, you're doing a Rainbow Friends series based off the games, right? That's what it sounds like. Because the Rainbow Friends games, you got so many survivors, and you got the monsters. Okay, that's what I thought you were doing. That's what I thought it was. See, that makes more sense then. If you're doing a Rainbow Friends series based off the Rainbow Friends games, then that makes sense then. Because you could use some like FNAF and Bendy and Poppy Playtime plushies as like the survivors, and you can use the actual Rainbow Friends characters as the actual monsters. That makes more sense then. Okay, that makes sense. That music's relaxing. I really do like that music. It's very relaxing. I'm gonna be very honest with you guys. I really do wish that the Pizzaplex was actually an actual place. I'm not gonna lie. Because the amount of times I played Security Breach, every time I played, I just wish that it was an actual place. You know, like I really do wish Freddy Fazbear's Pizzaplex was an actual location. Because can you imagine how cool that would be? You know what I mean? Like that would be so cool. Like, I guess I'll share this. Have you guys heard of the place called well, actually, I don't think anybody's gonna know what I'm talking about. Before I even say this, if you, I think this is only. Yeah, that's just all. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna ask you guys a question. Um. Oh. Give me a second. Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's gonna go back and forth. The number of how many people there's gonna be, it's gonna go back and forth. Um. Okay, I know what I was gonna talk about because I was just talking about how it'd be cool if the Pizzaplex was a real place because you know I think the Pizzaplex would be really cool if it was an actual thing. But I think if they were to actually pull that off, there would probably only be one. There'd probably only one. Uh, yeah, I guess I'll talk about this. Okay, so let me just make sure it's Okay, so okay, okay. All right, let me explain. So, ooh, apt. Hi, apt. If I said that right, apt. I think I said that right. Okay, I guess I'll share the story. Because there is a place that I've been to before that's almost kind of very similar to the Pizzaplex, but except it's not as big as the Pizzaplex. Um, Depending on where you live, you probably know what I'm talking about. But there's this place, I think I don't know where it's at. I think it's in Hanover. I think it's in Hanover. Yeah, it's in Hanover. Um, I can't pronounce that. All right, I can't pronounce it. But anyway, let me go back to my story. Um, so I'm in so So there's this place called so there's a place that's near here called Hickory Falls. I don't know if you guys ever heard of that. It's a place called Hickory Falls. Um, I don't know if you heard of it, but basically it's a small like fun place. It's like a family fun entertainment place. Um, pretty much it has pretty much everything that the Pizzaplex essentially has. Like it has a raceway, it has a golf course, it has laser tag. Uh, it does have bowling, but it's not actual bowling. It's like the little mini duck pin bowling. Um, it has an arcade. It has a play place. It has like a VR section as well. You can do VR. It's a pretty cool place. I don't know if you guys ever heard of that, but if you don't believe it, you could search it up. You'll probably get the result. Um it's in Hanover. I'm sure you guys know what round one is. The arcade place round one. I'm sure you guys know what that is. Because I'm sure there's a few round one places around. Like round one's supposed to be, I guess, like the arcade place with the mall and stuff. Unless that's the only round. No, there should be a few round ones in the. I don't think there's multiple round ones in America. Or is it just one? Yeah, Run One, Bowling and Arcade, Park City Center. But there's another place where I am. It's at a mall called Park City. It's an arcade area called Route One. It has bowling, it has arcade games, it has a play place as well. It doesn't have golf or anything. Um, I would say there's a few places that are around here from where I live. That have a similar style to what Security Breach has. Like every time I go to like these arcade places and stuff, I always get like Security Breach vibes because that's what they have. Yeah, if you don't live in America, you don't know what I'm talking about. Uh, okay. Okay. All right. I'll sit for a little bit and just I guess I'll hang around for a little bit more. I know I said I was gonna. Well, let's see. I've been almost an hour here. I could probably hang out for a little bit more. Oh. All right. Let's see what's going on here. Okay. So, here's what I can do. Uh. What would be a good week to do Garden of Banban? Or what would be a good week to... One thing you definitely don't want to do is you don't want to rush the stuff, okay? There are some videos I've done in the past where I will admit I have rushed it a little bit. But usually, I try my best to not rush things. I do admit there are some projects I've done in the past on my channel that I feel like I did rush just a little bit. But, sometimes that happens. There's some where, that I feel like I did very well on, like... And just so you guys know, I don't script my stuff, by the way. Like, my plush videos aren't scripted, Like, I don't script them before, and then I do them, you know? You know? Like, I don't script my videos, just so you know. Like, I don't go on paper or computer, or I type it or write it out. Like, I don't do that. Okay. Yeah, because to me, I feel like you scripted a whole project. It's just almost like you're scripting a movie. Like, that's what I feel like. Like, it feels like you're just scripting a movie, you know? Like, and plus it takes so long, you know? Like, yeah, it just goes by my brain. I see how my brain creates it, you know? That's kind of what it is, you know? It's essentially just creating, you know? You just kind of brainstorming and kind of, you know, you obviously don't want to, you don't want to, you know, you don't want to overthink it too much, but, you know, I try to have it to where it makes sense, you know? Let's just put it like this. So if I get the story, somebody else is going to get it. I can tell you that right now. Like, that's how it works. Like, if I get how the story is going to work, somebody else will get it, you know? And I'm already kind of taking a few steps ahead because I'm already kind of predicting how some plush videos in the future is going to work, you know? All right. Anyway, I was going to see. I'm that chip on my shoulder of doing Garda Bam Bam is still there. Like, I'm really thinking about if I should do Garda Bam Bam or not, or if I should at least finish it because, I don't know. I feel like Garda Bam Bam should be a series I should finish. So I might have to find a week to where I can probably dedicate the time to finish Garda Bam Bam. My day's good. All right, let's see. What would be a good week? So how many Garda Bam Bam games do I still have to do? I still have to do 3. I have to do 4. I have to do 6. I have to do 7 and 8. So that's... I probably could do that. Do I want to do it? I guess I could. Well, The new Garda Bam Bam games are like 2 hours. Here's the thing. If I'm gonna do the Garda Bam Bam games, they have to do well. Like, you have to support them in order for me to continue with doing the Garda Bam Bam games. Okay, like, when was the last time I played Garda Bam Bam? Like, when did I do the second one? I can tell you, it's been a long time since I did the second one. Yeah, it's been 9 months since I did the second one. How's the third one look? I don't know. I'm gonna figure it out. I don't think I'm going to do a 12-hour stream of being all the Garda Bam Bams. I will tell you that right now. I might do a stream where I do them all. Like, I'll do per stream, like Garda Bam Bam 2 will have a stream. I don't know. It really depends on what, you know. I'm just saying, like, if I'm going to do Garda Bam Bam again, you know, the Garda Bam Bam videos have to do very well for me to continue them, you know? Like, that's the thing. Like, here's the thing. Garda Bam Bam. I don't think the Garda Bam Bam games are that complicated to do. At least I hope they're not. Because I don't like using the internet a lot when playing them. When is the next video? Hopefully Well, this weekend, hopefully I do the first episode of Smiling Critters, but there should be a video coming out before that. Probably Wednesday night is probably when the next video will come out. I'm not gonna tell you what it's gonna be. But there'll probably be a video out before Smiling Critters comes out this weekend. The series, the first episode of that series that I'm doing. They have puzzles. Oh Jesus, I don't like puzzles. I'm sure it's. I don't think it's too. I don't think it's gonna be that complicated. I'm sure I'll figure it out. But again, I have to see. Let's see if I have. Let's see. I've got Bam Bam 3, 4, 6, 7, 8 that I still have to do. There's no. Is there a guard of Bam Bam 9? Is there a guard of Bam Bam 9? A guard of Bam Bam 0. Is that technically number 9? Let me see. Guard of Bam Bam's technically 9, isn't it? Because it goes to Guard of Bam Bam 8 to 0. I still have to do. Oh, man. This is killing me right now. Okay. So here's what I can do. This is an option. This is an option. There is... I could probably pull this off if I'll probably do a community post on seeing if people would be okay if I could do Guard of Bam Bam. Because here's the thing. I've got Poppy Playtime Chapter 5 coming out in... No, we got Poppy Playtime Chapter 5 coming out in a few weeks. And I wanted to stream the other 4 chapters before that. Okay, here. Well, never mind. I guess I'll have to figure it out. Oh, well, one's watching. That's me. Because I'm playing it on my tablet. There probably is a week I probably could dedicate that week to just doing the Guard of Bam Bam stuff, but I'll probably have to do like a poll and see if Guard of Bam Bam would do well, because that's the thing. Like here's the thing. For me to continue a series, they have to do well. Like that's why I essentially didn't do Guard of Bam Bam, or that's why I essentially didn't continue it, because it didn't do well. You know, it seems like nobody was really interested in the second one, so I stopped doing it. Like it all depends on how well each one does. So just like with Security Breach cut content, like if that first episode of Security Breach cut content restore would have not done well, I would not have continued. You know, like when I went back and I did Help Wanted. You know, well actually no, Help Wanted. Well, I stopped doing Help Wanted because Secret of the Mimic was coming up. Then I went back to doing Help Wanted. And just like with the Bendy World and the Poppy Playtime series, you know. Oh, don't worry. If I'm gonna do videos during the week, they'll be at night. It's just on the weekends I'll probably do them during the days. But like but usually most of the time, like if it's like on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, it'll be at night. They'll upload. But if it's all like a Saturday or Sunday, it'll be during the day. Like that's how usually my uploads now work. Because I feel like now whenever I upload during the evenings on days during the week, it works. You know, because that's how the Joy Creation did very well. Because I uploaded Joy Creation on a night time, and it did very well. And that's kind of what I figured too. Because I figured on Mondays, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, to Fridays, people be busy. So I thought, you know what? If we ever upload on days during the week, we'll just upload at night. And then on the weekends, like, I'll usually upload my plush videos. Anytime I have a plush video coming out, I'll either post it on a Saturday or a Sunday. And then any, like, Let's Play I have that I want to put out, I'll just put it on days during the week at nighttime. I just feel like it fits better. Make an introduction video. What do you mean? Like make like an introduction video to the channel? Is that what you're asking? I don't know if an introduction to the channel would be. I don't know. I could. Not a lot of people do an introduction video, to be fair. I know there's a few that do. I mean, I could. But I'll have to figure out. What do you mean you mean like an introduction video for like each video? Like when you play a video, I'll play your introduction video and then like I don't know. I have to think about that. What FNAF 2 thing before the movie? What do you mean? What FNAF 2 thing? Before the... You're losing me here. I don't know. What do you mean? I don't know what you mean. What do you mean? Made a channel intro. That's something I gotta think about. I don't know. I don't have to think about that actually, but I don't know if I would do a channel intro because I just don't know if that would be. I mean, I could. Could I do? I don't know. I was playing FNAF 2. You talking about that stream I did with FNAF 2 a few months ago? Is that what you mean? That stream I did with FNAF 2? Actually, speaking of FNAF 2, I never did the 6th night. Actually, now that I think about it, I don't know. I think it's because I had too much. Yes, I remember. I was struggling with night 6. I just haven't really went back to it since. Probably because there was so much other things thrown at me. You know, with the FNAF 2 movie videos, and then FNAF Hex getting in the way, the Bendy World. Like I think the reason why I didn't go back to do night 6 is because there was so much other stuff thrown at me, and I just didn't have the time to actually sit down and properly beat night 6. I'm sure eventually, sometime in the future, I'll try to beat night 6. I have beat night 6 before in the past. Like sometimes before in the past, I beat night 6. I never beat it on camera. I've beaten it off camera, but not on camera. I'll have to do. Okay. 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 So here's what I'm planning to do for the next few weeks, okay? What I'm planning to do up till Poppy Playtime Chapter 5, because that's kind of... So I'm trying to figure out what I want to do till then, because I'm also going to do Chapter 5. So here's what I plan to do. I'm either going to wait... What I can do before... There's a few options I can do. Okay? So, as far as for streams, the week of Poppy Playtime Chapter 5, I'm probably going to stream Bendy the Ink Machine, because that's going to be, like, I think the 9-year anniversary of it. And then the weekend, there's going to be a weekend where I'm going to stream Bendy the Ink Machine. Then there's going to be a weekend where I'm going to do 2 streams probably. Poppy Playtime Chapter 1 and 2. And then another stream doing 3 and 4. And then the day when Poppy Playtime Chapter 5 comes out, we'll play it. Toy Bonnie and Friends. I don't know. I never heard of that. I don't know. Okay. So here's what's coming up. So here's what you guys can expect for the next... Here's what you guys can expect for videos for the next few days, okay? So I'm hoping to post something out on Wednesday evening. And then Smiling Critters Episode 1 this weekend. And then I will debate on whether or not probably the first week of February, I might do the other Garda Band games. So, like kind of like what I did with Security Breach, where each night I uploaded a par. I'm probably gonna do that with Garda Band, where each night is gonna be the different Garda Bands. Like, so one night will be Garda Band 3, then the next day will be 4, and then 6, and then 7, and so on. I might do that. I don't know about splitting it into parts. I'll probably just do, instead of splitting it into parts, I'll probably just split it by the name. So like Monday night would be Garda Band 3, and then Tuesday night would be 4, Wednesday night would be 5 and 6, and so on. Does that kind of make sense? I'm gonna probably do a community post, probably tomorrow actually, of if I should finish the Garda Band games. It depends on how well it is. The week after that, I'll probably go back to doing it. But again, it's got the thing, like I said before, the Garda Band videos got to do good in order for me to continue. The first 2 did very well, to be fair. Well, the second one took a little bit to go up, but it did well at the end. But if I'm going to do number 3, I'll upload 3. But if 3 does good, I'll upload number 4. That's how it's going to work, okay? Or I could do every other day. I could do that as well. But again, the Garda Band games have to do good in order for me to continue them. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna keep doing the Garda Band stuff if the videos aren't gonna do well. All right, guys. I'm gonna stay on. I'm gonna probably stay on here for another maybe 5 more minutes here, because I might try to go on and see the I might do my research on all the Garda Band games just to kind of see what all I left I need to play, because I still got to get the games as well. So again, so as far as when the next stream will be, probably won't be till February. So the only reason why I streamed tonight is because people wanted me to come back tonight. So hopefully you're happy with that. So I'm gonna be on for maybe another 5-10 minutes. So if you guys want me to answer anything else, you want me to cover anything else, let me know now, because I'm gonna probably wrap it up here in just a few minutes. You're gonna watch every single Hex plushie video that I made. Whew, have fun, because there's a lot. I think season 1 has 25, and season 2 has 27. And then so far we're only just 1 episode in. I tell you right now, if you're gonna watch all my Hex videos, you got a lot to watch. You probably have a total of, I think, at least 50 or 40 episodes, I think, in total. I don't know. I gotta do the math. I don't know how many I have in total. You got season 1 that has 26, season 2 has 27, and you got season 3 that currently only has 1, but it's gonna probably get more later in the year. Again, it's just the time is it just kind of depends on how time goes, Okay, guys. So I'm gonna probably wrap it up. So here, I'll let me guys give you a little quick rundown of what you can expect in the future. New video Wednesday evening, hopefully. I'm not gonna tell you what it is first. You'll find out. Hopefully sometime the weekend should be the first episode of the Smiling Critters Plus series. And then hopefully, if you guys want me to do it, I'll continue Garda Ban Ban. I'll finish the series up if you guys want me to. I'll probably do a community. I'll probably put the community post out tomorrow and see if you guys want me to finish up the Garda Ban Ban Let's Play. Do the other Garda Ban Ban so I'm up to it, so I can catch up to it before the next one comes out. And then do a few streams, do a stream of Bendy the Ink Machine, and then do some streams of the other Poppy Playtime chapters, and then we'll do the Let's Play of Chapter 5 when it comes out. Alright? And there'll probably be a few Bendy World videos, and maybe a FNAF Hex videos sometime in February. So yeah, I think February will be a good month. I think there's a lot of stuff coming in February. It's just, you know, we'll just have to see, okay? So again, I know you guys want me to keep going, but you know, I think I'm gonna wrap it up there, because there are some stuff I do need to get done as well. I gotta get some stuff done for YouTube, okay? If you want me to get this stuff done, if you want to see these videos, I gotta work on them. So I got some work I gotta do. So yeah, thank you guys for watching the stream. Here, I'll give you guys an extra 2 minutes if there's anything else you guys want me to say. Anything you want me to answer, anything else you guys want me to cover, I'll give you guys an extra 2 minutes, and that 2 minutes starts right now. Am I going live tomorrow? Probably not. I probably won't be live tomorrow. You're going to start your Hex series in 2027? Wow. That's kind of a long way away. Can you have any of my plushies? No. No, you can't. If I had a stunt double for all of them, I could probably give you one. But like I kind of have I almost kind of have one of each character. So yeah, that's an easy answer for me. Nope. If you give me $1 million, I will give you one of my. Here's the thing: if somebody offered me $1 million to take all of my Hex plushies, I would say no. Like, because all of the money and all of the patience I had to wait just to get all the plushies I have, like, it's just, I'm not gonna do it. Like, I'm not gonna give them away when I had to wait that long to get them. Like, and also, guys, I can tell you right now, if I didn't have the plushies I have, I wouldn't be doing YouTube, just so you guys know. Like, that's just how it is, you know? Without the plushies and without, you know, with what I've got right now, there'd be no YouTube. There'd be no SuperPlushB. So, and, you know, I'm definitely, I'm definitely fortunate enough to have everything I've got, you know, to keep my YouTube channel alive. But, you know, a custom Lefty plush? Custom Lefty. I could, but if Hex were to end up doing it in the near future, then I don't know if it'd be a point. I could attempt to do Lefty. There are some customs I do want to make that I know Hex is not going to do, or at least they're not going to do anytime soon, that I want to try to make myself. But I feel like Lefty is probably one that I could see them do, because he would be part of the Scrapped wave. He would be part with Scrap Trap, Scrap Baby, Molted Freddy, and then Lefty. They're the 4 scrapped animatronics. So I feel like they probably would do Lefty, but there are a few that I want to make that I know they're not going to do. All right, guys. Your 2 minutes are up. So yeah, I am going to call it there. Don't worry. I will be back again soon. Just stay tuned to the channel for the next few days. I do have some cool stuff coming out, okay? So don't worry, okay? Just don't worry. But there are some stuff there's some things I want to quickly get done because since it's a Monday, I'm gonna be watching Monday Night Raw, so I want to be able to watch that. So, but I want to be able to get some stuff done before I sit down and watch Monday Night Raw. So, yeah, guys. Thank you guys for watching the stream. I hope you guys enjoy. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you'll get a notification for when a new video comes out. And, yep, gonna wrap it there, guys. I will see you guys in the next video. Goodbye. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye. Bye-bye-bye.